Yo, what up? This is your boy Rama, and I'm here in Burbank. I just got done watching or finished screening the movie Presence by director Steven Soderbergh, who happened to also be there at the Q&A right afterwards. So that was fun, and I want to give you my out of the theater reaction to it. Um, this is not technically a new film because I think it premiered last year at the Toronto Film Festival. So Presence has been making its round through the festival circuit. So a lot of people have seen this film. This is my first time watching it. And so, did I enjoy Presence? Yes, I enjoy Presence. But there's a caveat. And that caveat is it's not a scary film. Okay? So it's a horror movie, but it's not scary. So if you come in expecting to be scared or to get all jumpy, no, you will be disappointed. So you might want to go down the hall and watch some other mainstream stuff. But this is very there's an independent budget feel to it, and it's not even remotely close to the word terrifying. You know, I would describe it as more of a family mystery drama. If you're familiar with Steven Soderbergh's movies in the past, like Traffic, Contagion, The Informant, Haywire, he dabbled in action with Haywire, but mostly Steven Soderbergh stayed in the drama territory. So it made sense that this movie, I mean, if you see Presence, I think it opens next week in theater, you'll be like, oh, of course, this is the type of horror movie that Steven Soderbergh would do. This is his neck of the woods. This is what horror movie in the hands of Steven Soderbergh. This is what horror movie would be in the hands of Steven Soderbergh. So that's what I meant by it makes sense. And it's written by the guy who screen wrote Jurassic Park, David Koepp, who had always been good at creating or exploring family dynamics in many of his movies. So with this one as well, there's that psychology of the boy is the mama's boy, the girl is the daddy's girl, or the son is the mama's boy and the daughter is the daddy's girl. And it's very I would call it spine chilling, but it's also subtle. All right. And at times it also felt like a young adult drama, but I was engaged the whole time, and this is the kind of movie where years from now, it would still be discussed over, it would still be talked about in the classrooms of students who are learning to become cinematographers. I'm telling you, the way the lens moved, the way that the Steven Soderbergh operated the camera, because again, this is the horror movie where the audiences see everything through the perspective of the ghosts, which makes it unique. Because I don't think I had ever seen such a haunted house story done like that. So that in of itself was great. Now, the criticism that I have is that it's too short. It did feel like an episode of a bigger anthology that we will never see. That's what it felt like. It's probably the shortest Steven Soderbergh movie ever. I think it's only less than 90 minutes. So we don't get to know what's up with the ghosts. It's been there in the house for longer than before they move in. There's also a part where the psychic was warning them about something, but that kind of went nowhere. It never went anywhere. So that got brought up and they just drop it like that. So because of the time constraints, the runtime is very short. So there's a lot of these pieces that were not fully fleshed out, fully explained, and so that I felt like, man, if this was a show or a series, it would have been even better. It's one of those cases, I would say. But overall, I think I enjoyed it. for what it is. Very unique, very fascinating, very interesting. And the ending was haunting. I loved it. So, but again, it would probably not go down as one of the best horror movies of the year. It would go down as one of the most interesting mystery family dramas of 2025. So yeah, wow, that's a long out of the theater reaction. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, subscribe. Let's rock this.